Hello everybody, it's Peter. I'm on the Grand Union Canal towpath, a little bit further north than the last video. I don't want to just show you that, I want to show you this. Now you probably have worked out what this is. It's the HS2 viaduct where it crosses the canal. I haven't filmed from the towpath, this is the west side of the canal, for several months. I was keen to see close-ups of the actions and the workings, which for the last, well, since March or April, have been on the other side of the canal, the east side of the canal. So obviously if I could get close to that, I needed to be on that side of the canal. So this is a new relative first. This is where the canal used to be able to walk around this pier straight in front of me, which I think is pier 19, and you'd walk round out into the canal a bit and then back onto the path. But that with metal plates acting as a kind of a road, but that's all gone. The viaduct is pretty much as it will end up as, except the sound baffles, or waffles as I call them, aren't yet in place for this part. There's no signs of life. It's a Saturday, it's the 17th of August, so you wouldn't expect people to be working today. But it just gives an illustration of what it'll be like for people walking along the canal in the future when it's all finished. My previous video showed trains crisscrossing the canal across the old viaduct. It's about 15 minutes walk south of here, and they rumbled away, no hurtling done. It's almost impossible to imagine how a train, I don't think a train can achieve 200 miles an hour at this point. They're supposed to be able to go up to 225, but it would be quite an amazing sight. It'll be in and out of vision in 3 or 4 seconds, I would think, at that speed. But they're nicely designed. You know, I've been filming the building of this viaduct for over a year now, including some videos where the segments actually get slotted into place underneath Dominique, which is the horizontal linear crane, girder crane, I think Steve calls it. Steve Walker, but by all means, see if you can find some of his videos or chats. He's got a Facebook group going as well, and you'll get more information from Steve. This is it's all a bit end of season. You know, this part where those yellow bits of fence are. As I say, used to be, they used to stick out into the canal, and there used to be bollards in the canal, floats. In fact, there is one float left over there, warning boats not to go past this point. It was closed off for quite a long time because of the danger of hammers and things falling off the orange-suited people on the bridge, I suppose. So it's sort of, it looks as if it's always been there now. You know, I was sort of half expecting a train to go by, but that's not going to happen for years, obviously. So there is no action. Nobody's building anything. Oh, there's a CCTV camera up there, which is nice. I think I've filmed that one before. As I say, I haven't done any filming from this side of the canal of the HS2 viaduct for about 6 months. And I'm glad I haven't, because there's absolutely very little to see. But there it is. So what I'll do is I'll walk on, I'll see if there's an echo, but I rather doubt there will be. Ow. A few nettles you have to watch out for. Hello. Hi. Now this span is actually longer than normal spans, I think, this arch. So it's extremely unlikely that there will be any sort of echo, and in fact there's no difference in the timbre of my, well, there's a very, very slight difference in the timbre of my voice. There's some light bulbs lined up along here, which is nice for people walking along this path in the dark, perhaps back from the pub. This is quite a good view actually of this of the north side of the viaduct, and you can see one of my favourite items, which is a spiral staircase, and that's been at that point for some considerable time, not inconsiderable time, as John Major might well have said. John Major, for those of you who don't know, was Prime Minister from 1992 to 1997, which is a long time ago, and I don't know the chap. The only the only interest I have in him is really that we happen to share a birthday, but not the same age. He's far older than I am, obviously, because I'm still a young middle age sort of chap. Stop gulping down your tea, Dave Figgley. Dave Figgley is famous or infamous for berating me for various perhaps well-deserved things that I get wrong, but he also likes to joke about my age, which he doesn't know. He just doesn't know what it is. Nobody does on the internet. So there you are. Very quiet here. I don't know what that couple are doing there. They were sort of doing things on the phone, but that's actually, you can actually see the end of the baffle / waffle part, which doesn't go up too high, thankfully, because as some of you may know, I'm very keen for the people who you know, have to get to Birmingham that much quicker, will miss out on feeding the ducks or seeing the ducks or any sort of duck related activities. Warning security officers. Patrol and protect these premises. There's a bird. There's a bird on the viaduct. What a great view from up there. Yes, in fact, this looks like the baffled bit rather. I'm baffled whether there's a waffle or waffled whether there's a baffle. Over there is the marina, Harefield Marina. Lots of narrowboats in that, and I've filmed. In fact, it's quite a big marina. You can see it. I was going to say you can see it from space, like the Great Wall of China. I suppose eventually you'll be able to even see me from space, but I rather doubt that anybody would want to. People on the space station, they're marooned. The latest news. Have you heard about this? Their ship that was due to bring them back can't go for another 6 months or something, so they're stuck on the space station until February apparently, which of course they're taking very stoically. But you know, I just hope they're not cricket fans and they don't miss out on some of the cricket at the end of the season. But it must be terrible to be stuck up there. But there you go. That's a whole different thing, and I'm not going to really do any more. Oh, these birds are splashing around up here. It's very nice. Anyway, it's Peter the Rock. It's Saturday, the 17th of August. Thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe. Cheers.